So today we're going to do fractions into decimals and percents. Your iPad should be off by now. There's no reason why you're still on the do now since there's only 2 questions. Can someone come up with a good essential questions for fractions into decimals and to percents? Essential question. Yes?
How to turn fractions into decimals and percentages.
Okay, we'll go with it. All right, so today's date, it isn't a, so our essential question is how, what else? How what? How, what did you say? Sorry.
How can we turn fractions into decimals and percentages?
Are you in Avid? How can we turn fractions into?
Yes. Mr. Melly,
Yes.
how come they change the grade you have to be in to go to the camp leadership like all of a sudden without telling anyone?
What do you mean grade?
Because now you have to be, now it's a 7th grader trip.
It's always been a 7th grade trip.
I know, but like, it's usually like mainly 8th graders, but not like some
It's been 7th grade.
It's always, notice how the majority of us are telling you it's always been 7th grade.
Yeah.
And if there's only, if there's spaces available, then we'll open it up to 8th graders. But 7th graders have priority.
I feel like 8th graders have priority since the last year.
But they had 7th grade to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, I feel like 7th graders shouldn't get the priority because they have another year.
I don't think I'm gonna go.
But I don't
I don't want to
make
pay
rules, so.
like 400 for one
You
trip.
should. That's a good rule.
So you have no idea how much trips cost then.
Well, no, I do, but
$400.
huh?
$410.
That's why. But still.
Did you just say $40, Thomas?
Okay. How can we turn fractions into decimals and percents? That's a great essential question. Thank you. And make sure that in your Avid class, we tell Ms. Bañuelos that Audrey gave me the essential question of the day. All right. So, excuse me? What's what? Yes, I am the teacher. That's what I do. That's why they also asked me to keep page numbers, but I'm like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. No. Because I write so big and you write so small, so we can't. All right, let's do it. Let's start with an easy one. 2/5. Okay. What would be the decimal equivalent of 2/5? Okay. Okay, listen. Here's my little shortcut for you. 90% of the time, the 2 numbers that are here will not be in your decimal answer. So 90% of the time, our answer will not have a 2 or a 5. So it won't be 0.25, it won't be 2.5, it won't be 0.2, it won't be 0.5. Like, it doesn't involve these numbers in my final answer. 90% of the time, the numbers that are here will not be in your answer. 90% of the time. Think about it. 1/2. What's the answer for 1/2? 0.5. So is the 1 and the 2 in our answer? No. So 90% of the time, not always, I said 90% of the time, these numbers will not be involved in your answer. Okay? So when you look at a fraction, don't assume there's going to be a 2 and a 5. Now, does it sometimes happen? Yes. That's why I said 90. Yes.
0.4?
Yes. Yes.
You just said
Yes.
Yes. 0.4, and that's why she
She's like,
explained that.
yes.
That's very good.
Because there's a lot of weird answers out there. That's fine. It's fine. We're reading. Now, a couple of ways to find the 0.4. The traditional way of doing it is to do a division. Now, this is a traditional way. Are there other ways? Yes, of course. Yes, of course. So it's in and out. Did you guys remember that from 6th grade?
Yes.
Right. So in and out. So your top number goes inside the division box, and the bottom number goes outside. Yes, we're going to be doing some long division. So 0, decimal, 0. Okay, so because does 5 go into 2? No, so we add a 0, and then the other 0. So we don't have 2, we now have 20. So how many times does 5 go into 20? 4. Hence, the correct answer was 0.4, right? Okay, now, how do I turn this decimal into a now percent? Yes, how'd you do that? Well, if I add a 0, that would be 0.40.
Take away the 0, then add
Oh, God.
Swap the 0.
Too much.
Maybe swap the 0 with the 1.
Too much. Okay. Maybe this is me. I don't know. Okay. We're going to use the word deep. With a capital D and a capital P. Deep. Deep. You're in deep trouble. If you don't get your grades up, you're in deep trouble. And you're right on time. Okay.
She's right.
D stands for decimal, and P stands for percent. How many E's are there? 2. So, when given a decimal, like 0.4, so it goes underneath the D because it's a decimal. Then, I am going to move the decimal 2 times because there's 2 E's. 1, 2. Now I've turned it into a percent. What goes into the missing? What do I call that? Missing what? Space? Okay. So that's how it's 40%. Now moving it twice, your decimal, moving it twice, is also you're multiplying by 100. If you take this number and multiply by 100, you will get the percent mathematically. That's what you're doing. This means you're multiplying by 100.
Ow.
We're not just adding a 0. Yes.
I know an easier way to do this.
Yes.
So instead of doing all that, you know what you just do? So you just turn the decimal into a percent.
Correct. But how? Because here's the
I'm doing
question.
it. Good job, Becca. I know.
Okay, so we want higher level thinking of why things are happening. Because in the future, maybe none of you, but some of you, Isla, might go, well, how many times do I move it? Right? And then some of you will be moving it once, and some of you will move it 3 times, some of you will move it 5 times. So I like to remind you that you're multiplying by 100 because percents are out of 100. And then an easier way to think about it is just moving it twice. You should be doing this immediately without even thinking. All right. Let's do 5/4. By just looking at 5/4, does anybody know what's going to happen?
Mixed number.
There's a whole, it's a mixed number. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn it into a decimal. Is it 5.4? Nope. We're going to divide. What number goes inside?
5.
5. What number goes outside?
4.
4. Good. Now, this one, does 4 go into 5?
Yes.
Yes. How many times?
1 time.
Hence, it's the mixed number. Hence, it's the whole, right? Okay, we have a remainder. But we don't do remainders, Gabby. Let's be off the iPad just like everybody else. So how many times is 4 going to 10? 2. 2 times 4? 8. Remainder? 2. Bring down the 0. 20. 4 goes into 20.
5.
Okay, so my decimal is 1.25. What is my percent?
125.
125%. Why?
Because you have decimal point twice, and there's already numbers there.
Yep.
More than 1.
Wherever the decimal is, that's where you start, and you move it how many times?
2.
Twice.
How do we change a percent to a fraction?
Ah, very good. Let's do that next.
And then 100.
Yes.
How can it go from being greater to a whole to less than a whole?
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
How can it go from being greater than a whole to less than a whole?
Where's less than a whole?
Like, what's it called? Yeah.
So
Isn't that like out of 1,000 now?
No, it's not out of 100.
Oh.
So like you took a test and you did the extra credit, and you got 125% because you got more than 100%. You got extra credit. All right. Okay, Andre. Okay, so oh God, no. Oh God, no. Okay, we're going. Either you can turn it into a fraction, Or you can turn it into a decimal. Sorry, this is a bad marker to use. My letters are being squished together. Sorry about that. Okay. So, Andre, there's a couple ways to do it. If you go back to just remembering deep for a second, 17% goes underneath the percent because it starts off as a percent. You do it the other way. We're going forward because we're going from a percent to a decimal. So how many times do I move it? 2. But we're going now to the front, to the left. Where is the decimal right now on 17? After the 7. If you don't see one, it's always in the back. If you don't see one, it's always in the back. So then we move it forward, 1, 2. And so our decimal would be 0.17. Okay? So that's a percent to a decimal. Now fractions. When you take a test, what are tests always out of? What percent? 100%. Your goal is to get 100%. So the easiest thing, in my opinion, is taking a percent into a fraction. 17% would be 17 out of 100 because percents are out of 100. And then from there you can simplify if you need to. But this one, you don't because it's 17. You can also look at the decimal. Where is the 7? What place value is the 7?
Ones. Or
10.
Hundreds.
One.
Hundreds. So then it's 17 out of 100. Because the place value is on the hundreds place.
Miss Lomelli.
Yes.
How do you find a percent of a number?
Okay. 1 second. Well, Thomas, how do you?
I don't know.
Okay. Ain't that nice? Let's do one more on this, and then we'll move on to that. I just want to make sure you understand this part. What if it was 9%? 9%. You did a wonderful job on the test, and you got a 9%.
Well, Miss, what if it's like a 9%?
Can we say correctly? You have a 9% chance of falling.
9 out of 10.
See, what if it's like a 9%? Like,
That would be 90%. Thomas, you just said 90%.
I said 9.
Miss, what if it's like a 9% like?
9 out of 10.
Miss,
You
what
said
if
9 out of
it's
10,
9%
right?
on an autism
Okay.
test?
So, okay, how many times do I move it? 2. And I move it to the front. 1, 2. Now my decimal is here. What do I add there? 0. So what decimal is this? 0.09. Now, what are percents out of?
100.
So my fraction would be 9 over 100. Because percents are out of 100. Always think of a test. I want to get 100%. It's not 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 would actually be 90%. This kid failed the test, a horrible F.
Andre.
Stop. Wow. John Carlos. This kid got an A. Completely different. 9 out of 10 is 90%. 9 is 9 out of 100. When given a percent, all you have to do is write it over 100 and then simplify if you need it. You add a 0, okay? So number one mistake is they think this is 90% or 0.9. 0.9 is not 0.09. Okay. Excuse me. What is percent of a number, right? You said percent of a number. 20% of 60.
I remember learning this in 6th grade. I just forgot. 35.
3?
No,
Wait. No.
you multiply
14.
Like, oh, yeah, I think
Don't you go like forward 2 and then you multiply that by 60? You divide.
isn't it point? Yeah, isn't it point 20 times 60?
Yeah.
Is it 3?
Is it 10?
3?
It's definitely 10.
You got 10 though.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it is 3, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
3 times 20 is 60.
Let's go back to foundation. Is of percent over 100. Have you guys ever seen that?
No.
Okay. Is of percent over 100. When I taught 6th grade 20 years ago, that's what I did. I know, I taught 6th grade like, 20 years ago?
Wow.
Yeah, 2006.
What?
Wonder where those kids are now. Probably have kids.
They probably have. They probably have.
All right. So,
Yeah, my mom was born in 2006. That means she was 7 years old when she had it.
All right, here we go. Okay. So your 100 will always go here. The top number is always your percent. So what is my percent? 20. Right? So 20 out of 100. Now, what is? So therefore, I'm solving for the what is. Well, I'm waiting for the kid who asked the question to be paying attention. You know, the number one student who asked the question. Okay, so you're looking for the what is. That's what you're solving for. Of 60. So that means that your of, the position of the of, is 60. Positions matter. If you don't put it in the right position, everything's wrong. Okay. X. How do I solve this proportion?
Oh, do the butterfly method.
Butterfly method.
Already? Sure. I haven't done that since the 3rd grade.
So, good. 60 times 20 is equal to 100 times x. What's 60 times 20?
120. Wait. No.
Well, 6 times 2.
Is it really 120?
No. It's 6 times 2 is 12, and then how many zeros?
1,200.
Appreciate the effort.
Yeah.
How do I get x by itself?
Say goodbye to yes.
Oh, gosh.
Wait. Does that mean?
What?
Divide.
Oh,
Divide.
X is 12.
Not multiply, divide.
Does that mean?
Yep.
Andre, be quiet. Andre.
When I divide by 100, what do I do with the zeros? Cross them out. And what is x equal to?
12.
12. So 12 is 20% of 60. 12.
Pure genius.
Good job. I have a question.
Yes.
Is there also a way to find it like you multiply 60 by 0.20?
Are you selling
How do you write so fast?
I thought you guys didn't like those.
Do we do that?
You can. I'm just showing her that worked. But what if I do this? So if I multiply, I get 12, right? Let me show you this. Or let me ask you this. Guys. 15 is, let's say, 30% of what number? Question mark. 15 is 30% of what number? So 15 is what percent of what number? Okay.
70.
Let's try it out. So we try is over of equals percent over 100, right? So I know the percent is 30 out of 100 is equal to, now, where does the 15 go? Does 15 go on the top or does 15 go on the bottom?
Bottom.
Why?
Because 15 times 30 divided by 2 is 15.
Okay. So now I actually need your English skills more than your math skills. 15 is. So what is your is? 15. Because it says 15 is. 30%, well that's your percent given. Of what number? Do you know your of? No, because it says of what number? Well, I don't know the number. That's your unknown number. So where does the 15 go?
On the bottom.
At the top, because 15 is.
Oh.
Is always goes on the top.
And then X is on
Of. So here is where position matters. Where you put these numbers totally matters. So we do the butterfly method. I'm going to do 15 times 100. What is 15 times 100?
1,500.
What is 30 times x? 30x. Good. How do I get x by itself?
You divide
Do the
by
lines.
30.
Okay. See how there's one pair of zeros? So I cross out one pair. Now I'm left with 150 divided by 3.
Isn't that
It's 500. Oh, wait. That's 50. Wait.
Wait, Miss, why do you cross out the zeros?
That took me a
It's a shortcut.
That's 50.
It's a shortcut. If they both end in zeros, you can cross them out. And in pairs. In pairs.
wait, is it 50?
It's 50.
GT is better on
I learned this in sixth grade.
So-
The unknown number is
So x is equal to 50. Now, if I were to use the 30 times 15, I do not get 50. So that's why you can't always just multiply the two numbers. Because you can, if you are solving for is, yes, you can do that. But if you're solving for an of, you can't. So, it depends on what number you're solving for. Yes.
How do we solve for is? Multiplying?
There's two ways to solve for is. The way the traditional is of, or Rebecca's like, can I just multiply? You can. We can only do that for is.
For only certain situations.
Only certain situations. Right? So that's why, Rebecca, I would go like, you know what? Let me just set it up, the is of, and see like, oh, all I'm doing is multiplying these two. Okay, I can just multiply by the decimal and I'm done. Right? So like you set it up and you see like, oh, all I'm doing is that. Cool, I can use my shortcut. But when you set it up, Giancarlo's, and you realize, wait a minute, the x is on the bottom today. I got to do the work. Okay? So it's all about that. Also, like for example, let's say 20 is what percent of 60? So 20 is what percent of 60? So now what are we solving for?
Percent.
The 20 is of 60. Of 60.
But isn't it asking like 20 is like asking like what else goes with 20?
All right. So let's read it. 20 is what percent?
what is the what?
That's
What
why.
percent?
That's why we're solving for it.
What are we solving for?
Percent.
The percent. It says what percent. We gotta use our English skills for these.
36% of.
I suck at English though.
Okay.
So is it okay?
Is of?
Okay.
All right. Well, is goes on top, Giancarlo's. Is goes on top, of goes on the bottom. So 20 is what percent of 60? So 20 is. Where's 20 go?
Top.
Because it's your is. And your of?
We don't know. Oh, we know 60.
Equals the percent. What percent? I don't know. So the x goes on the percent.
Can it be any variable?
Correct. Usually
Okay,
we...
I'm gonna
Okay, you keep that to yourself. That's cool. Okay. Now, here we have a fraction, which is what we started the lesson with. How do you turn a fraction into a decimal into a percent? This is where we started. We started with this. Just a fraction, right? And we were solving for decimals and we were solving for percents. Now we tie it all into everything. All right. How do we want to do this? Do you want to do the butterfly method? You can. You can simplify this. You can. What do you want to do?
Butterfly.
Butterfly? Let's simplify first. How can I simplify this? I can just cross out the zeros, which is dividing by 10. So you have 2 6.
1/3.
1/3. So this is actually equal to 1/3.
So then it's 0.3333333 and so on.
Hashtag 3.
Hashtag. Stop saying hashtag.
I'm just gonna go eat. This is how villains are made.
All right. So my percent would be a repeated decimal of 33.3.
And you put the line on.
Very good. I was just going to ask you, what do I do when a decimal repeats?
Line.
Line on the top, right?
Line on the top.
Okay.
Good?
Miss,
Yes.
how come it repeats again? How come it doesn't stop repeating?
Because when I do the math here, 3 times 3 is 9, remainder 1, bring down the
Oh,
0.
yeah.
It just You're always going to use 9, you're always going to have a remainder of 1.
Yeah.
What if there's actually a 7? Remember when we did the video, we just threw
All right.
not try to find the...
Right, that was when you were young and
Yeah, I
Good
remember
time.
that those days.
Yeah,
You
got too much violence.
We would just put R.
Yeah, just put like R, 5, or R, 7.
This?
Yeah.
Is it bad to have too many vitamin C?
R 462.
Hey Siri.
How did you...
Hey Siri.
What?
How many oranges straight?
It sounded like you were
Still shredded.
my dog.
Dear God.
What happened?
2 to 3 is the recommended amount of oranges. That's 5.
You're like 7, yes? Well, you don't even eat.
I think another reason you guys don't have too many oranges here. I think it's not too many oranges. If you guys have oranges, my stomach hurts.
Kill it. That's gonna be hard. No, man.
Just telling you. Just by the way.
Thomas.
All right. Here we go. Quick little review. Okay. Convert between fractions and decimals. So here we have our fractions.
The front side.
Fractions into decimals. What do you have to do?
Oh, I know this one. This.
In and out. Divide. There's a couple ways you can do it. If you know of different ways, you're more than welcome to use different ways. The traditional way is to divide, but if you know other ways, please show me how you do it. There are other ways. Some may consider it easier.
This is it. So see if you don't show our work.
I guess.
It's what it says in the poster.
Okay, can you quietly just do your work, please?
Miss Lamelli, do we have to do both sides?
Yeah, I see it was in our notebook. Wait, no, let me.
Oh, wait, I
I'm gonna get out.
No, like I'm taking pictures.
Oh, we did the first one.
I finger cracked on.
Yeah.
I can't on my pencil.
In and out. In and out.
See.
I wore this for picture day. I forgot it was picture day.
Oh, get it snapped.
What?
Okay.
That's right.
But see, my internet sure is more. Okay, good.
Mine was made. I've had this for 3 years.
Mine has the established. Wait,
Andre,
who's already?
We have no problems completed.
Well, I have problems.
Okay, let's continue working. In and out, kids. In and out.
Oh, wait, didn't we do this one?
Yeah.
Did you say 8 to 5?
Yeah, I agree. Did it get?
Yes, I got it.
In and out. Use this.
Long division.
What did I do?
Oh yeah, yeah. But it doesn't count.
How do you do that?
On your shoulder, did you get 8? I mean,
I'm just going to be fractions and decimals. No. No. I like it.
You're taking me off. Number 8. Can I choose one by
So many?
0.3?
did you get for number 4 too? Did you get number 2 for number 4? Did you get
Where I'm on the.
Wait a minute. Number 5 repeated itself.
Correct.
Honey, no, so I'm just write it down. Congratulations, you know.
Oh boy.
Andre,
Games on the
number
right
5 on the backside?
On the front side.
Oh. Wow. Isn't it just 0.25?
Yeah, because it's the exact
Yeah, yeah.
column.
You
I
said
said it repeated itself.
One.
Because if you don't see number 2, it's the same as number 5.
Wow.
Well, yeah. Oh, I thought you meant like what's it called?
Infinite repeat.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, 0.3.
Everything is point to
Okay, Andre, thank you. Move on.
Oh no, I did it.
Number 8 is a repeating.
Number 8, yeah. I'm just stuck on number. How'd you get it? How'd you get it?
Or number 8 is repeat except for
Two-thirds.
I already know what the decimal is. Oh, we need to start homework. Oh no, it's already passed out.
It's round. This one's 0.333.
Actually, it wouldn't be that. It would be 27 because 8 times 8 is 64.
What'd you get number 10?
What'd you get?
Yeah.
No, it's 10.
Yes.
15.
It is.
Oh, like it doesn't stack? Oh, yeah.
Right, 0.33.
Just as long as take a picture of it.
It's still not.
Yes.
A
Okay.
tangent is a number.
What'd you get from the
So 0.333.
But just add so it's 0.6.
Point.
What'd you get number 5?
Does it repeat?
I haven't even started.
8. Any rational number.
No.
Forever.
It's 6.25.
Irrational number is a number that doesn't repeat. Irrational.
I'll search it up.
I'm pretty sure it's 6.25.
So it should be 0.6.
You do in and out, okay?
6.56 and 1.
This number goes in and out. So what is station value, okay?
62%.
Okay. So this one's on the outside. So this on the outside. So the bottom one, go on the outside. So every time you try to divide 10, 100, and then the how do you denominator?
Wait, miss, are there any mixed numbers?
So this one
Or
always goes
what
on
did
the
you
other
bring
side.
into this section?
These are all so 8 numbers divided by 6. How many times 8? Okay, place value. Place value. Place value. Okay. Down to 0, your denominator will be 8. Okay, so what are we going to do now? We're going to put a 0. We're going to put another 0. So that has Say that one more time.
Oh.
If the last number is in the hundreds,
So that we can have some.
this is in the hundreds
So
spot.
we can't read this one out because it's already getting subtracted.
Is this in the hundreds spot? Good.
How many times do you
Wait, do you want to simplify?
How, what, the 5 is in what position? What? Thousand. So our denominator will be.
Yeah, now I get it.
Because now that it's 0, we don't have anything to
Wait,
put
miss,
down.
we don't have to simplify?
And we have no new
And this is
number.
8.
Remainder. So the answer
This
is
one only.
Tens.
Do we have
So our denominator is in the tens.
No.
okay, this one's the exact same house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Always
So the second one is 8.
Is in what position? So that means your denominator will be 8.
Oh, this one's 0.7.
That's your numerator.
Oh my god, is that
5 and out.
I got 0.65 and then you add 0. Yes, just put the line on. Yeah, it shows how it's okay.
Audrey, look at number 16.
And then you get the memory show you're copying off.
From 4 to 8.
Oh, so so this number's in the hundreds, right? So you're gonna that's the fraction 1,000. This one, 10.
Okay. Ask him.
These ones.
Ask him.
Somebody do we do the back?
Ask him. What is the 5?
Somebody.
So this one,
Before I go.
and this one.
Wait, do we do the back?
Oh, yeah.
So you guys see that's what you do. So basically, if it has 3 over 1,000, 1 over 10, and then 2 over 100.
One number, 1 0. 2 number, 2 0.
So this one just goes on and on.
Right, so how do you tell me it repeats?
More complete decimal. So you look over this, you guys show line.
Yep.
Oh, no, I know.
This one is the same problem as this one. What's she doing on her iPad? What's she doing on her iPad?
Wait, I don't know.
Yes. In and out.
What do you think of the kitten, Charlie? Is he an aura?
Yes, me.
No. In,
There is already
in and out.
Oh.
Can you help?
Stop.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me, hold on. Yes?
How do you put the like I know how to do it, but like how do you like show the word?
Basically, the 5, you ask yourself, hey, what position is the 5 in?
Oh.
Thousands. So like that. Oh, what?
But that's an 8.
That's an 8?
That's part of the 8.
8s?
Yeah, part of the 8. It's like something over 8.
There's a 5 a little bit below. No.
Oh, so, well, you start here. You start the thousands because the 5 is in the thousands place, right? Then what number is your numerator?
Yeah. 125.
And then from there, if you simplify, you will get down to the 8s. But that's how you start. You have to know your place value from like, I think, I don't know what grade you guys are, place value.
I think 3rd.
3rd? I want to say 3rd.
I know place value, I Didn't know how to like show my work, but now I know.
That's all I want. Okay.
Wait, hold on. 125. Okay, 125. 5. 8.
Look, it's 6 minutes. It is.
Oh, no, I'm
Yes.
Can you check my answers?
Yes. I'm just trying to
Did you know?
publish on my end.
Okay.
I'm just trying to find.
Barely less than what
I'm just wondering. I'm not gonna ask you. She's like, 3 plus 3, 6.
No,
like, yep.
Just like what out of your house, like.
fifth grade and 25.
It's because I haven't done this.
It's like having the
Okay, wait. You have the catches to say.
He just didn't see that this was.
But then you go, wait a minute. You did it
Oh,
wrong.
he's talking about this one. But then he's talking about this one.
In and out. Did you put in and out?
You did it out.
Show work. So I see like, ooh, that's where we made a mistake. The 140 is almost memorized.
0.9, no? Where's it?
Oh, wait.
Patient.
0.72.
Oh, and then Thomas. I gotta go back to
Wait, you don't need help.
Thomas, what's up? Yes. It was in thousands place. Good. You're not done with that one. It's just not 0.7.
It's 7. Why the
Want the decimal?
That's questionable.
No, because we would be going
So you're ready to divide. Some of them you should know. Like, do you know what fourth?
Oh, yeah. Go further.
And this is it 2.2?
Then I can't do that. I haven't.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, took me a minute. Yeah. Some of them you have memorized, which is cool. Do it.
I don't know.
Wait, I put 4 O's for zeros.
Some of them are divided. Like, you know how 5/10 is 1/2?
7.5.
4 zeros.
It is 7.5.
5 by 5.
You don't know that? 5?
8 times 7?
Keep going.
There's 8 times 7?
So, is this gonna be 1.5? No. Oh, no. No. No.
No. I agree with your point.
Oh, wow.
Thanks. Yes. Especially if it's a review.
I'm spelling it hard.
In and out.
Did you get 0.5?
Oh.
Because it's
Some of them you should have some of them memorized. 3/4.
No, it's not. Oh my god.
But you should have 3/4 memorized. It's one of those that you should have memorized. Yeah.
17 times 4?
Why did it only bring 1?
Something that happens when like you dial a number, you're like, oh, I'm not calling that number, like that room number. Like I want to call room 6 and I accidentally call room 16. I was trying to find the assignment and I can't find it.
Where should I turn it in?
Where do you always turn it in?
Actually,
You see when the kids standing up and
None of them are done.
there's a bunch. Raise your hand if you are done, because Andre thinks he's the first one done. Raise your hand if you're done.
my bad.
Oh yeah, mine. This is why you're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, mine. This is why you are mine. Great. You're
Oh,
amazing.
you don't have to do it.
Okay, now I actually have to do that.
Got 2.7.
Wait, miss, if it's through the end of the period, you pick it up at the end of the period then, right?
You submit. Always submit.
Oh, yeah, huh?
10,000. Wait.
What
Sorry.
place is this in?
Sorry. Okay, you know how it goes? Tens, hundreds, and thousands?
No,
The
Layla.
last one is what? So it's no, like what? Place it. Place it. Yeah. So it would be 6. Oh, we have a line because it has out of
Miss, did you post these?
the last digit depends on like the bottom number.
Oh yeah.
This one is 10. So
Yeah.
it's an 8 ounce cup.
Wait, would you
Wait, you get it?
Oh my god!
Homework.
I had like 15 homework. I gave it to you. Had the wrong date. Had, wait, time is problem. Miss Melly, are you not taking your homework? Oh wait, no, she already graded. Thomas.
So, do we like, are you post it later?
Yeah.
The backside. I just started it.
So many is this homework?
But the back. Yeah, extra homework.
Did you do your homework?
Oh, wow.
I don't know how to do like bubbles.
Oh yeah, so, you know how you use 1, 0? You have to put 0 in a point and then put another 0. And then add the 0.
I'm gonna do it during. Oh. Do your science and science.
It's okay. Math can be done science. They're both really stupid.
Totally. Totally. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Miss,
What's up?
who do you think I am? A cheater? Hashtag messed up.
On the hashtag, you should need to.
Okay.